So in this video we'll learn how to replace the battery on the Celestron Power Tank. So it's a very tedious process, so I thought, I looked online, couldn't really find anything. So I thought I'll make a video. So I kind of went through the process once, put it back together, and I'm doing this video just so you know how it's done. So I would start off by unscrewing these lenses on the on these two lights. So we'll start with the one at the top. Careful, because there is a piece of glass in here. Let's keep that aside. And then this, you'll have to pry it open, this thing here. So just pry it open. Okay, now this ring comes off. Okay. Next, let's take this out. So there's a knot here at the end of the string. You just untie it. Should come out easily. Okay. Keep this aside. So this you don't need to unscrew this. This entire assembly needs to be taken out, and that is the tricky piece. So let's start work on that. So there's a screw here. You hold the other side, and then unscrew this. So once that comes out, kind of pry it out like this. So it comes out in two pieces. Just make sure you put it back together so you don't lose any pieces here or parts here. Okay, now this is the tricky piece. So this part, right, in order to take it out, you have to slide it up on upwards. So if you try to slide it out in the front, it will not come because there is a notch there. The notch is pointing upwards. So what you have to do is, you kind of pry it open slightly and then push it upwards as you're doing it, and that's how it slides off. So see this notch here, that's how that indicates that you need to kind of move it upwards and not this way. It will not come out this way. So just pry it open and then slide it upwards. So with that done, now just flip it over to where we have all these holes for the screws, and then just start unscrewing all the screws. So there's one screw that's hidden behind this flap here. This is where your charger wire goes. So that screw, make sure you take that out as well. Once you've kind of loosened all the screws, some of them do come off easily, the others not as much. So just flip it over so all the screws drop off, and put them aside. Okay, so hopefully we've got all the screws in here. Okay, now you're ready to kind of take it apart. So there are two switches here, this and this. They tend to fall off. Don't be worried if they do, but let's set it up this way, and then we kind of start prying it out like this, and it does come out easily. And this is kind of what you see inside. So the next thing is to take the battery out, right? So these are the pieces I was mentioning. Make sure that take a picture of these so that if they do come off, or well, now that you know how they look like, if they do come off, this is kind of how it goes. So there's a switch here. That switch tends to fall off sometimes, and it needs to go in this way. Okay, now I got it wrong. And it moves forward and back, and then this is just a push button. So just pull this battery up. And I kind of messed up because I didn't charge. They do recommend that you charge these battery even if you don't use it. You charge this thing once a month. I didn't do it, so now I have to go get a new one. And then you just pry this out, and that's it. Okay, let's begin installing the replacement battery. I got a Duracell 12-volt 7 amp hours. I'll post a link to this in the description. So you start off by connecting the positive terminal first. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we need to place the battery in the compartment. So it just goes in this way. Make sure the black wire runs along the length of the battery and doesn't get in the way. And all you have to do now is start putting things back into place. Okay, let's secure it with a couple of screws. Make sure the switch, you're able to slide the switch. Okay, good. Put all the screws back. Okay. And then this goes back the same way we took it out. Make sure you slide it down from here. Okay. Need to pry it open a little. There you go. Okay, that's that. So just pry it open and then slide it down. Let's put this back. Okay. That. And there you go. Let's make sure it works. It's charging. Okay, let's go ahead and charge the battery. So after replacement, you need to charge it for at least 24 hours for the first time before you use it. Thank you.